now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh, yeah. Komon-Tok, come make we hear. From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice with the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand the talk. Come here we are, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and hear, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand the talk. Come here we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds come meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and real, make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose.
Yes, Fambule, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we're not done with Komon-Tok there. First, before we even go on the Komon-Tok, we want to apologize because we're late. Not a show we almost be answering left on tomorrow, but because we don't see people that don't wait for long, we're not getting no option but for at least low apologize. We get some technical issues behind the scenes. Sometimes you can tense, and I wanna forgive you for that. So first thing first, today we see the Minister of Information, Liberty Online. Maybe they make some kind of very difficult statements where people still they ask, what in this man they talk, and definitely this therefore gets I wouldn't say a far-reaching implication for the government, and a lot of people in the cases sometimes if people like when they say if we I don't know that parable when Coach Kiran die, it can go inside my bottle because from what they talk and from the reality on the ground, it just make it laughable. Well, we also look at Maada Bio in travel, and this don't become a concern now because you see, then can say too much of one thing is good for nothing, absolutely. And people are need for the raising voice on this man, especially where they can and confess say money not in the country, including in the Maada Bio. So why we get somebody we bent on say every blessed time, every 2-3 days, you need for spend close to $100,000 to $200,000. But if not to really spend as a country, usa the puller. Because we know for law and we know for sure it's illegal for any public official, including the president, for use your position illegally for do any activities. We know that. So that make we fit in our money, not so. And these are the two things. Why? Because we get a guest who they can join we in our cash box. We want just till on there so that we master. And of course, we go put these Bolle Jos. Bolle Jos nine gets the media, nine gets the and get the discussions. And until this issue, maybe government resolve, I think, hotline. Anyway, we they can't just not for come for them party issues there and bring the big man at the building. They can't just.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah.
All right, yes, Famboleng, straight to the point. We not get nothing for waste, and we on the right hand side we get the cash man. So as always, loaded, not so or how you loaded with the cash or the paper. Which one?
It's just still full of coins actually. With wait for the right time for make we able pull all the coin, then penny inside the box.
Welcome to the program. Of course, you get the mic. People can listen if I right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Komon-Tok, and pleasure and absolute delight being here again. For make we can talk about this treasure we God give we, but it's a shame that this fourth industrial revolution, we still struggle as a country. I once listened to a preacher man who say the richest place on earth, not the grave, because that's where potentials, untapped potentials are full, they're packed in the grave because, we die with, with potential not being fulfilled. So, it's the same thing as Salone. I think what you're doing, what everyone else is doing now for make sure say Salone no, the world no end, Salone not able to fulfilling potential, and that's what we're all doing. And it's a pleasure being here with you.
All right, so thank you very much. And I'm sure this issue, we all don't talk about, and anybody who are active on social media, in one way or the other, you don't talk about, and it seems as if the issue against them every blessed day, the issue of Bolle Jos. And again, sometimes why it against them, where we certain people, want take other certain people and say, maybe they don't understand for stupid, it can painful not to so. If somebody they tell for insulting intelligence, you know this now. Somebody they force you say no, not to this, you must react. Maybe now that's not the public reaction where I see a lot of people and still there on this topic. Now that's me. I don't know. What do you think? You think so that's not the issue? We make public interest just the gather more and more momentum. Is it because probably they feel like say they've been misused or mistreated or misinformed or deliberately play on? What's your take? Why this issue not for die and go now? Because normally not so. When something happen, now 1 to 3 days or 1 week, 2 weeks, it's gone.
Well, but you see, Komon-Tok, this has been the norm and the pattern, the style. Now we can't see politicians. Now I can always refer to them as wicked souls because they know too well the people where they deal with. And make no mistake, these politicians are good marketers because at the end of the day, you get for understand your niche, you get for understand your market and play to your strength and play to their weakness. So in a way, they know exactly what they are doing. These politicians make no mistake. Can you go to bed? What are you doing? Sorry, they know what they're doing. Make no mistake, Komon-Tok. It is because they know too well the caliber of people and this not to the fault of the people at all. Now, how they structure it, because no matter what, like they come society there where they live, so Komon-Tok, you begin they reach almost here 5 years, 2 years or so. They don't know their right. You don't fool them anymore. You don't go tell them, for instance, like when they can tell and say, oh, Santa, they can left in them for them. They reach to a stage, like a particular age, where they kind of like say, no, it is not Santa anymore. Because you cannot fool them for too long. We can't, they like this, like what you say, Salon and just feel say after 1 week, after 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, they see no, we don't forget about it. And if you go back to the whole mess where we dip and right now with this whole election thing, it is because most people, not to say they do not believe that the elections were rigged, not to say they don't say Mohamed Kanawe Kone decide for call a number again. You hosted like an ex ECSL employee. It make them clear to we say the election result was just like they just call a number. You hosted that guy where always working. Remember that it's disrespectful to we the people and for make as citizens them we sit on they condone these things. You see, it is embarrassing even for me you call yourself a Sierra Leonean where somebody just feels say I call a number and that's it. You see, but this is the thing. Most people when they talk about the whole election results 2028 versus 2023, not that they do not know that the elections were rigged, but unfortunately they just feel say Salon when once they don't call a result, there is no retributive justice. There is no repercussion. There is no kind of like, price to be paid. They do not believe that. And when you go back to this, Jos Leijdekkers, Bolle Jos, it's the same thing. Even though it is so blatant. I mean, we see recently, few months ago, weeks ago, like we saw almost tons of cocaine, 1.3 tons, where like it's over almost 1,000 worth of kg of cocaine with engaged na Liverpool. Where did it come from? From Sierra Leone. Again, quite recently we see back like they talk say on a Belgium or something like that. Another thing happened there, and few years ago, I think a year ago, a few months ago, like in Scotland, they actually caught like how many tons of cocaine back in Scotland. You did hear of all these things, but these people they still want force we for be stupid. They still want make accept the stupidity. They still want make we kind of like accept that these things are not real. We they see even when the president, and then I watched like the interview with yourself and Cameron last night. You saw Savula went over to this guy, giving him a big hug, and they tell the guy, Adu, it takes me back. You remember, was it a year or two ago, that container where they not to this day they not allow we for make we see the content of the container. You see, it just tells you that the society we live in, people just do not actually respect the people, especially these politicians. I mean, you go sit by and look at these politicians, for instance, like the APC, like tell you, say, oh yeah, we know say we win the election. We know say we win the election. And not to say now for them we care. Now the fact that the voices of the people must be heard and respected. So they say we know say because the people know the suffering where this apparently like where Cameron might talk about like going back to 2021 or so this guy Don Dana Salon and all that thing and the untold suffering where they bestowed on the people voted for change. What's happened? Now they say we win the election, but no, then we move on to 2028 because your vote means nothing. Your vote no matter now waiting we decide because we don't decide for 10 years. They do not understand the repercussion of the 10 years is the fact that you're not answerable as long as it's 10 years. It's just like again, if you sit down like you go to class, you do class one. If you don't say whether you pass or fail, whether you put effort for study or not, except you get like self-ambition, you don't study because say no matter what, I have to go class two. It doesn't matter. Regardless what thing I do, it doesn't really matter. And this is the sad thing where we face as a country.
Right, thank you very much. And I think a black hole, but land of black was smack now. The camera puts me in that level. No, not at this level, no one small level. All right, so fumble again. No, I need to agree. All right. So again, I'm glad the way you don't bring and come here. I wonder we play for something. When play a short clip. Where the Minister of Information do today na Liberty Online, and this clip don't they gain a lot of attention on social media as always, waiting the trend and Komon-Tok they talk about, and it seems to be waiting and they say perhaps this guy is, and like we talk no more, forcefully for belief say they own account, or maybe they play tricks, or maybe they play with fire, or maybe we just don't know. But it's painful when you say somebody were clear. As a law-abiding country, as even the minister, many thousands of times, more Wokesha party will play where this very minister they talk about. So law-abiding country, now law-abiding country, we get past 10 of those instances the way they talk about. But for clearly, this is not something where they say allege, convicted, not to one country, not to two countries, 3 countries. And people and they still say a free, get, commit no crime. I don't know how we say it. Anyway, we go pause outside necessary. Let we listen for yourself. Let you help you understand what is going on. Courtesy of Liberty. Let's take this side. I know say go painful for a lot of people, but let's do this for yourself. Okay, law taken from 25.
He was involved in inciting, planning, and execution of violence that led to the death of multiple people, including law enforcement. All I've been trying to say is, when that happened, we not go to media go say Netherlands, all this person. No, what we did was simple. We contacted the Netherlands government through diplomatic means. We submitted a complete and full dossier. And we say, even when we do all of that, this country not being reciprocate in the kind of way that we expected. That not means say we request. I was just saying this is the process you must follow. And I've been say, Salone as a government, this is what we have always done. So now, in this case, waiting need for happen. Where AG don't submit a document and they don't submit a thorough set of documents to the AG's office, thorough from the Netherlands government. The AG they review all of that. The AG get for make a determination, say this reach the threshold of criminality for Salone. And the first stage down there. Where it don't reach down there, then the AG now can do one of two things. One, it can ask the IG for let the IG fend the person and bring and cancel for let bring and court, or you don't even need for let the IG fend the person. The AG by law can now go apply to the court. Now this person, if he does Salone, he get the rights. You know, so anything in a court, you get rights for defend yourself. You get the right for going to court. The AG they present that same evidence with the Netherlands government on game. They argue on a court. The judge, they look at all of this and make a determination, say, yes, then the judge, they grant. So an extradition request, not the government, they grant her. And the judge, the government, and the request, where the request don't cancel be. Now, that process, they go through any legal process. Where the judge grants that request, it is still the prerogative of the IG, the AG. The AG now, they look at that judging request. The law say it consider state security, public interest, the interest of Salone for decide. It can still decide after the judge don't rule. The AG now can still decide, say, you know, it's in the best interest of Salone, if I will do this one or this one. But as I don't say, a very clear President Bio in commitment that this country will become a hub for transnational crime. So after all that post, look, based on this conversation, we don't agree on all that, we will follow the law, and then they will not be committed to that the AG will follow the law. So the IG in process now been for do this preliminary investigation, ascertain identity and all that, give me a complete update if they don't identify the individual. But as I don't say talk something, the person not to criminal as alone.
Okay. Look at your person, look at your side, the person not a criminal as alone. Look at the point of the other part of this one, it tell you say the man free for what for leave now the country. This not to send a person talk for and that I make a patient for let people and listen. Let's just take them first. The person waiting. I don't know if in English should be the talk or in Spanish or Chinese or Russian, but if in that Creole no more, it look like say now what I maybe sometime get now what I
I'm just in awe.
okay.
Like
Larry Peter.
Yeah.
Once
it can still decide after the judge don't rule. The AG now can still decide, say, it's in the best interest of Salone, if I will do this one or this one. But as I don't say, a very clear President Bio in commitment that this country will become a hub for transnational crime. So after all that post, look, based on this conversation, we don't agree on all that, we will follow the law, and then they will not be committed to that the AG will follow the law. So the IG in process now been for do this preliminary investigation, ascertain identity and all that, give me a complete update if they don't identify the individual. But as I don't say talk something, the person not to criminal as alone.
now what I hear?
Oh my God. Seriously, Komon-Tok, some of these guys, again, you see, when we put square pegs in round hole, this now the product of waiting with the get. You see, for decades, for the last 6 years, waiting don't permeate with society now lies, propagates them the agenda. You see, a few years ago, I did say to I told you a few years ago, long time ago, before this whole thing come out, I said, Salone, we economy based on three dangerous things. I had no, like, maybe inside information or anything. I said at the time that Salone economy based on three dangerous things. I did say one, na grant, two, na taxation, and three, na drugs. I make that audio a few years ago, and even before this whole thing unfold, I kind of like emphasize it again. I think back end of last year, towards the end of last year, I make that audio day as well, say Salone, like this is what we economy based on. For me, you talk say the person not a criminal na Salone. What does that supposed to mean? Okay, let we agree. I'm not like a lawyer or like an interpreter of the law. Let we for once agree say not a criminal na Salone. But this man, where Usai will go bigger. The world is looking for this man. Usai will for able. We live in a global village. Usai will for able attract investment. This man is wanted. This man in name don't be tainted. It don't be damaged. It just like for make Osama bin Laden at the time where America be they look for him. Okay. Go hide in a salon. Then we tell America say this man not so criminal na salon. Imagine like let we say the people in the world where the world they look for, we they tell and say these people una cannot na salon. Una safe na salon. You can be criminal in America as much as you want. You can be criminal in the UK, na Europe, be criminal wherever you want. But when you come na salon, you're not a criminal. What this guy is telling us is like, you they say, oh, like President Bio, illegal President Bio, ensure say salon not become a hub. But you just say these criminals were responsible for the world, in transportation of cocaine. It's not a criminal in Sierra Leone. Let's agree for once, say it is not a criminal. It not commit crime na salon. But are you seriously Minister of Information? The make such utterance?
I go count some relevant section of international law with Salon signed. 1988, we signed the United Nations on this. We signed this, not to say the first way. Now we countries as a sign.
Yeah.
And we go count to we own 1971 extradition to well not put in 1974 extradition. Don't forget about that day. We talk about what we sign now. If we see any criminal with global interest, now the law force don't make that person. They technically, like I say, we not to lawyer them, but for law force cleaners, they said not to law because. If you're not a lawyer, you don't even get that right for say you're not a criminal. Just like we don't get the right for saying a criminal. But based on what we see, a court from reputable country there don't sentence this man to 13 years lately Belgium. That's we say for saying a criminal because illegal.
Sorry, not to cut you off. He said something as well that when the judge passed a ruling. If the judge don't reach like a decision, it say the attorney general gets for make. You see, imagine how these guys then they see we. It say when the judge don't pass a ruling, the attorney general gets for make a decision whether waiting the judge. Can you imagine? The attorney general is just like somebody where they represent the government, where they advise the government on legal issues. But are you telling me that the attorney general in your position when the judge don't pass a ruling, let's say the judge passed a ruling for this guy to be extradited, like to Holland, but the attorney general go use your discretion for saying no, we're not a releaser. Is that what you were saying? And this is the court that people are telling us that we should rely on. Oh, we should APC for don't go to court. This is the court. I had the story of Tamaremba. I'm not here to justify imposition and all that in the day, but are you being serious? You see how the reputation, the brand name Salon, they be damaged every day.
All right, so let's just continue the other side where people are very offensive on this very interview. Let's continue.
You need grab no more money, go arrest person. You know what I mean? You need grab no more, you go arrest person. So even if, so first maybe they will put on, they get what called protective custody. They get different tools that they can use. Where IG can say, if they identify the person, they say, oh, don't, you know, now saying that you, but the IG didn't say the known addresses of the individual at the time when they go, they say they're not being fair and they. So, but their own process go on. But what's important now at the AG, because the AG process now for deal with the relationship between we and the Netherlands when the alleged crimes have been committed, or I think it's been convicted. So I can move from alleged to what they call. But even within the Netherlands, apparently, so even we, let's say now we go through that process, AG decide, President approve, we hand them over, we go hand them out, then they go retry again. If that process they happen. So I just want to let family understand, because the way it be reported is like, they don't report on Reuters, if we go Ulam, if we pack in bag right now, we arrest them, we put on anchor for go. That's not how it works. And I may point that back in the say there was a process we really follow with every international institution as well supposed to follow.
Based on what you don't explain, it clear say this sort of thing where they happen at a goal, as people are expecting, especially the public na Sierra Leone, get for take time.
Correct.
So since the Salone government received the correspondence from that of Netherlands, when I don't care for check if this person still this Salone, because when I there on the process
of the investigation is on for ascertain the identity, for ascertain the location of the person. The police get certain leads or certain information they wouldn't work on. But as I say, as you know, the IGB don't say they come every time they get updated information. It will come back to the public. I not kill for talk out of turns. I kill for talk where I don't get concrete information. Also, if you investigate your firm person, you kind of public can begin talk. Hey, we don't know so you go so, we don't know so you go so. So you allow that process to go through. But I got to show the people of this country one major thing is President Bio in commitment that we continue to a hub for transnational crimes of any nature, human trafficking, drug trafficking, anything. We record on that is good. And two, that the AG will a distinguished, decorated international lawyer who follow the law.
Minister, popular opinion out there now that this Omar Sharif gets full protection of the government. Salon government knows how it day. It even gets armed security personnel the way it work out, and all this full protection way then believe say Omar Sharif they get now because of in relationship with the president's daughter.
As you know by now, I try not to react to popular opinion. I react to news and the actual facts, because when I talk for the government of Salon. People can say plenty things online, and social media gets in your own pattern them and all. But also, we live in a state where if you get evidence of the NTR, you get two options. Provide that evidence online, provide the evidence to the police. When you present that evidence, it becomes incontrovertible fact. It will be my responsibility as a spokesperson for the government of Salon for come and explain, give the government in position, and I will talk to the various principles and which I typically do and get everybody in view and come back. At this stage, what I say is that important. The Omar Sharif, we IG then see them identify through open source. They're not going to record say a criminal in Salon. So that means it's supposed to go about in business.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Fambo, I don't know, maybe I still asked. As far as I'm concerned, the Umar Sheriff were in pictorial evidence don't confirm with all the major news outlets. We know say the Reuters, CNN, Al Jazeera, they know they just put where they say not confirm. Everybody don't confirm, but this was the convicted person, and then say you not commit no crime, if free for go about normal business. Now that's how you or we not just take her back behind smaller, just few seconds, Lord gets down the Lord just do it for yourself again. Lord just do yourself a favor. Okay.
Or come and explain, give the government in position, and I will talk to the various principles and which I typically do and get everybody in view and come back. At this stage, what I say is that important. the Omar Sheriff, we IG then see them identify it through open source. They're not going to record say a criminal in salon. So that means it's supposed to go about in business. This is not a free country. If you come, you get paperwork, this, that, you're supposed to go about. Two, not to this person not to be subject of any for say, oh, you don't, because if we have to consider say if you don't commit crime in a salon.
Okay, all right. What constitutes a crime? I understand, say, you're not a legal person. If it's for all away more, people don't understand that. This man said this guy not commit no crime as alone. So if free for go about your normal business, and la put you. I know say I see you really want jump into this.
Again, it goes back to the point. If even this man not commit crime in a salon, the fact still remains that it commits crimes somewhere else. You guys for don't go beyond reasonable doubt that this person when they say na Bolle Jos, not to in this. This man for don't be arrested in custody until we prove say not to demand this where the world they look for. Just like what you say, there were treaties or laws them where we country don't sign to. Let me assume say we don't even sign anything. We see people in the field for realize is that Salon they at a crossroad. We're not a country where we not even start it for develop. We've not even started yet. They can't in the year. Komon-Tok. Imagine the Allah thief man. The thief man go hide inside your house. Then you tell us, you tell the people where they run after the thief man, say, no, this thief man not to me positive. As long as not to me positive, una no get right for ka olam na ya. Waiting, like, imagine, are they Congo market? The thief man go thief Congo market. Then he run, where would the Allah thief? He go hide now somebody in Osaka Street Junction. Then the person where he go hide to, the person say, no. Once not to be positive, not to thief man, we are not allowed for arrest them now. How does that make sense? They tell me, say no, the person where don't can be also, he feel free for play basketball, he feel free for go work around Kabul Street, as long as you know go to Congo market, Usai go thief. You guys cannot touch him, you cannot. Like, I just hear this scene from this. Komon-Tok. Look, I am so angry.
I know.
That we country we don't let them at the hands of these useless. I'm sorry for saying these guys. Oh my God. No.
All right. It's Laolide. I understand. Calm down first. Laolide side first. So Famble, what's in the minister be the talk? And if you look at it, say commit no crime na saloon, and that once you don't get legal documents, now the country is free for go about doing your normal business. It was shocking for a lot of people and this morning. But again, we don't do this one, not to the first time. This we don't count many of these documents. We signed what they call United Nations Convention against illicit trafficking, narcotic drugs, and the psychotropic substance. This is 1988 we signed up. It's clear. I now want to go down on the extradition. Now they explain to we XYZ, ABCD, the fish get for come out, they feel out first, you kind of the jungle, the lion come out first, you go back now the sea first, then go play, the snake ever go save the fish where the fish they drown, they go save and force. So again, the simple one where we just connect here, apart from the we said this not a law where we sign as a country say if we see any criminal we get right for corporate. Of course, them go argue say they depend corporate this that, but first thing first, by coming publicly and tell salon people otherwise, now make this discussion they go away. People and they feel angry. Look how they vex, People and they feel angry, for let a minister tell you, say, tell me where you just type your name on YouTube. Just type your name on YouTube. Just say Bolle Jos, you see hundreds of tons of information. We're sufficient enough for proof to any other person. You don't need for be a lawyer, you don't need for be with proceedings. These are just common sense type common you see. So again, if we really want help, that's when I say Maada Bio committed in making that Salone go be on a hub for international drug trade. I feel say the right thing, like we say, arrest this man, do all the findings, and over and peaceful. What is so difficult in this? Help me back.
Well, this is the thing where Komon-Tok. I'm just shocked that it come out from a minister. But this is again, I don't know why I make a shock, because this don't be this pattern. Again, when they say the extradition law not applicable to with Holland and all that. But this guy is been convicted in Belgium as well. We not get extradition law with Belgium as well. I do not know. But
no. For jumping, let me put for you something.
Yes,
we don't
yes.
we don't need
Extradition.
forget
Yes.
extradition law
Yes.
with Holland.
Exactly.
This United Nations, where Holland are part of, now we sign. So automatically we
Yes.
get right for
Absolutely.
Hanover.
I get that point, of course, but it is the excuse. You remember, I think it was this very minister where we give you that excuse, like back in the days. You see, Komon-Tok, we country from where you they come now and say, get the guy free for Wakana Salone. With these laws that we don't sign. Oh, imagine this guy, they don't suspect him. If even this guy be tell me, say, this guy now is suspect na Salone. A suspect gets to be arrested.
Yeah.
If even if tell me that,
Thank you.
I will be agree small.
A lot of people here.
Tell me say, if free for Waka na Salone, after they don't say this,
And not to criminal na Salone. Not to criminal.
What is but these guys now, so they don't see we Komon-Tok over the years, not to the first time these people and begin disrespect we like this. They've disrespected us over the years. You know, for decades, they don't disrespect the people of Sierra Leone. Them people have no respect the people at all.
So what's it happen? Is it difficult to say the truth sometime? Or is it back they are trying to protect certain people, or did they try for save the image of the government? Because we know say Maada Bio in Peking, Agnes Bio, and the guy they love, according to multiple sources and videos and pictures that we don't see. And what is going on? What's in the play around here? Is it could be maybe sometime the guy's so powerful that if it's a mistake for color, they release their secrets?
Yeah, of course. Look, Komon-Tok, the situation we don't find we safe. And this is the reason why I'm appealing to every Sierra Leonean. The only time where we go able to get a clean slate from Salone, now where we get a change of government. Except people are unwilling for say, let me carry on with this suffering, like from now to 2028, and even that, if the image not clean, they're not clean up, because these people know that the opposition, even the opposition, are part of this. I was listening to your program yesterday where people call and ask, say, why the opposition not they talk and all that thing, and it tells you these people are all part of this. Now John Permine to na John rest. So all waiting they need for do now for make John just eat the rest, because the rest will in the Permine now he gets them. So if I just eat the rest Permine. But this is the thing. How can you tell me if you watch the video you play what you showed yesterday? Sovula went over to this guy, hugged this guy. When I see that, it reminds me of that container.
You get you get anybody who love you so? Where you see the audio, you get me man, you saw the hug.
I mean, you said it like I don't know, ESA. Apparently, this current IG is now building how many houses? You know, the Almami. How you as information minister they tell we say we can't see President Bio they do everything utmost, may it not become like a hub, but they don't catch 1.3 tons of cocaine now Liverpool. They don't catch about 700 kg or so now Scotland. Within 1 year, they don't quite recently. They said and catch like Australia or whatever. But then in Guinea, the ambassador they catch and they red-handed with like cocaine. How can you tell us that Salon not to the hub of like cocaine? And then you give flips the excuse. Again, this container, people never ask this question. Komon-Tok. This container where Suvula, they stop people for go see. He tell people and say go see. Like where he stop people now Suvula and they go hug this guy. So what does this tell us about our country? Also, because all the guys they are all part of this plan, this cocaine. I always tell people and say, these politicians do not believe in the wealth of Salon. You know why? Because they don't say when the wealth of Salon show forth, firstly, it got to take a lot. It got to take from where you not kill people away and protest. It got to make you respect you people. And as long as those things don't exist, the real wealth, the natural wealth or the ethical, the good wealth of Salon will ever show forth. So what's the guy they had to do now for Abopam dodgy money? Like at least when they talk about say Musa Tarawali or so, like might be involved in this thing. Look, you know that the guy with a cage in Guinea. Now Musa Tarawali in Yum Bobo because I saw the big man. But Musa Tarawali in your rights and man Bobo that one day. So you look at the whole thing, it's a syndicate. Quite recently, we see the relationship between Musa Tarawali and Maada Bio. We see the relationship between Maada Bio and Pekin and this guy would then say, like, a free for Wakana Salon. Can you? I cannot believe this day and age. At a minister of information, they talk like this. So, like, country 8 million. Their decisions they are irresponsible for why Pekin them they don't get, the necessary equipment in the hospital.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of people find them provocative, as you say. There are times you feel opposite to talk to you, say they insult intelligence. And this is why, and I repeat here, I make them before in the beginning of the program. Why this drug case seems to be gaining steam. In fact, if we not talk about these 2 days, people and they come after we. And Mr. Komon-Tok, why not put this out? Few days ago, we deliberately pull out. People are not agree, They're so for put a mark. And you see the change. Yesterday, woke out, remember, the platform explode. Even today, explode again, It's just for tell you the interest where people can get. Primarily because people, they feel hot. When this thing happen, and government come transparently. Look, this guy, let's just say don't catch you. Sometimes we don't catch you now, they don't catch you. Yeah. You come. Okay, yeah, this guy will not be no actually. The government be broke. The government they look for investors around the world. We go get this man come with a different name. We not be know, yes, in the immigration, we not be see anybody will enter with this name Bolle Jos. That be an acceptable excuse.
Yeah.
Because criminal not go using right in name ways. But after we don't do investigation, thanks to we partners there, yes, we don't do more than that. But unfortunately, now say come out, but we accept and take responsibility. Say yes, we make there is security lapses. However, what we don't do as a nation for protect the name of this country, we don't go before by making sure we arrest this man. We get this man in our custody, and we treat her as a suspect whilst we wait for the necessary paper for. I think if them just put down there now, we just to Maada Bio in now gal Pekin, and you go born your Pekin boy, you not go able to born your heart. You go born your Pekin boy, you go born Pekin boy, you not go born your heart, and you not go able to control a big woman, Agnes Bio. Now that's so. If you go put a thousand, we as a government, a private, we can understand. You go put down there. Don't family this lot time for rebrand name. Simple like that. But when this come, meets the threshold, and this person not to criminal liar, and according to the AG, therefore determine using discretion. Person get forget lawyer them, then get for go to court, then get for argue. We not go just go land and okay, yes, I name woman sheriff. Oh, okay, we not sabu side. Okay, it will be a reason. Okay, so. I think that the anger they come out.
Yes, I agree. Now the anger they come out, but they know what they've done and they know what's in them be depend. Because to make that excuse about I do not know like security lapses. We saw a video outside the chief immigration man. Now him be the protect him. So if it was a genuine, they know that salon people are not going to buy into that. I understand what you say, at least for make that. But again, if you had given that excuse that it was a security lapse, you would probably get rid of the immigration officer, the chief immigration
exactly.
officer.
You fire. Yeah,
if you get,
exactly. Yeah.
If you get rid of him, how he go react? Even this Sarawali guy, the former ambassador in Guinea, if now they get rid of him, they left him under the bus. What is it going? Is it going to feel like unprotected and say, you know, it with a spill the thing here? You see, the thing is very trendy. Again, you talk about say, oh, this woman who said Maada Bio in Pekin. Imagine it got to the extent make in Pekin somebody go represent in the UN wearing like the subject. Can you imagine the insult? These guys they make billions upon billions. They enrich themselves, but no matter how rich this guy is, Jos no ever go make money reach the money where Salon get. It goes back to the point we've got a reserve of like 1.6 trillion worth of iron ore in Tonkolili alone. Then we say we can mine up over 60 years, which could generate $27 billion a year. Jos elect the money we make, able to give Salon 27 billion. But the reason why those things and then they show forth and they come forth, it is because of the reputational damage where we get to our country. But these guys, they're not look, the GL holding where we get SL mining, like go watch the books them. Now that's them go take for buy the equipment so they can mine with na Salon. Why Salon no go do likewise? It is because we don't get the reputation, we don't get the respect, the credibility, the confidence. Now we can't keep for able to access them money there. So no matter what they get for say, oh, it was security lapses, but we see video where the immigration officer, the immigration man, now in they protect this guy. It tells you want to say, Komon-Tok. Look, Maada Bio now like KD master now we country. You just need to go find avenues them out for can put give to the KD, and then you say get you chaplains. That immigration guy, they now he changed this guy in name to Umar Sheriff, and he protects him. So in a way, getting rid of that guy, if you send a security lapse, you need to get rid of that guy. If you get rid of that, he has to go on. God knows who say it go end up. All these ministers, people are talking about the Keke Thomas Sandidium. It is because all them waiting them guy they know now how for bring drugs. Now we can't see. It is sad. It is
all right. Okay, I know you don't too tense. Let just put all you down and let cross that boundary again. Just as we round up now, the subject is juicy. The subject, if you start for talking, a funny, an oxymoron, a bitter, a sweet, and in fact sometimes a provocative. Anyway, look at her, and you're not able to understand. You're not kid. Am I dreaming? Is it for real? You ask yourself many questions of what is going on because it's not a add up. Not in the add up. Okay, no wait. Tomorrow about a press conference therefore take place. You go listen, and then they contradict themselves, and then they say they're not law abiding country. So you're not law abiding country. You get laws and treat you don't sign, though you still a play around. Who is fooling old now? But anyway, like I say, let we just pat down the corner side. The last one we'll take for this program, my Maada Bio. Let's just share with him Maada Bio puts on Twitter. Maada Bio shared this today. He said, ahead of my visit to the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture in Ibadan, Nigeria, I had meeting with my esteemed friend, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at Aso Rock Villa in Abuja. Our discussions were highly productive, focusing on ways to strengthen our enduring partnership as we work collaboratively to enhance the prosperity of West African regional bloc. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to President Tinubu for the warm welcome I received, emblematic of the spirit of hospitality. All right, again, this now like people are almost done tired. And it not just go there now plane. Now you know, you of course you know say me man for go Liberia self. Liberia self across Liberia force in the worker. No, you need worker. No. You can't. You can't mix and put and pan. In a worker. Guinea the president to get plane, but we were kind of salon and mutka use. Liberia the president and kind of mutka. But when you want to go visit counterparts there and mutuka, it's on a plane. Liberia, let me say a pool. I say, what you for go visit? Working in Liberia, you will use plane for that, for God's sake. What's your take when this guy, because we don't tie with agriculture, instead they don't confess on the time all meetings say, let people wait for 2028 for let them able to eat rest. Not what we say, we don't play that clip many times. But what's your take? But me now the travel I get concerned, but now where is this guy getting his money? Or is this guy taking money from the consolidated fund to fund his lavish traveling expenses across the world? What's
Look, you know, what we've seen over the years is like this guy just no care with Salon. It's all about himself. All about himself. I mean, if you notice over the years, we don't see how many billions this man don't spend, you know, just for the go and travel, and he go justify him. In fact, like what you say, so for go Liberia and Liberia self, pass it kind of like take place. This man once don't tell we say, you know, like for fly, in not even leg for fly. If you don't be leg for fly, why then for go Liberia, you don't take motoka? Oh, they go tell we say a security concern. Regarding like the agriculture thing, you see, this all agriculture nonsense, you know, it can annoy me because if you think about it, Komon-Tok, and this is why, for me, I like for think deep about things. Yes, agriculture is good. Then you say, "Oh, country we're not able to feed itself." That doesn't make sense because the UK where we did so, even to pepper, then they import them. To pepper, then they import them. Why do we worry? Where business and them, the land, the plot of land where India and China they get in the plant race. Sometimes alone they go to 5-10. Why do we need to worry about say rest? Where be say, I mean, they get one basic thing in economics where they say comparative advantage. In other words, usai crab able, now they bet. Why do we need to worry about say plant rest? Where be say we can get rest easily, not to say rest shorting. Then when I ready, then the life we say, oh, it puts pressure on with foreign exchange. It is stupidity, it is nonsense, it's not so true, it is false, it is fake. These are always within the life and people in the salon. Almost with a use for year for import rest. Komon-Tok is $170 million. $170 million is what we use to import rice for feed salon. Why do we need to worry about that? Where we be say, we don't crab, usai we able, usai soft, now they with the best. We iron ore. We get where then say we can make 27 billion every year from it. We marine resources, the lobsters, the fish, the crabs, them, we then say we can able make 5 billion from it every year. We get like we lithium now we country. Why do we need to worry about planting rice, about planting pepper? You know, yeah, I get it. But we're almost now to 160 million, 170 million for import rice for a year, compared to how much we could make every year, you know, from iron ore. You know, it don't even reach 0.05% of waiting, you know, with a use for like waiting we can make from with marine resources and Tonkolili alone. So why do we worry about that? These are all part of like the deception. Again, it goes back to the fact that they do not understand, or neither they're actually able to grasp the understanding how forget them money they are. These resources, them, this rich nation, we don't know how to tap the wealth of Salon. So what they do, what they embark on, is that they rogue money there. Then, you know, dodgy money there. Because since the way Bolle Jos kind of like $5 million for travel, you know, for renting plane and all renting a day. No one they see that kind of money then they. you know, Maada Bio is it. I mean, we don't know see that kind of money in the it, but always it takes sometimes now for make we get the passion for salon. But all them politicians they are waiting and know now how for reap, how for make money. You see people in the common area, the country, no they grow, nothing, no they show, but I go tell you, say, oh, you know what, salon at the common area, money they salon. What side the money in a salon? You know, common area country, outside salon, they ask for grants all the time. Salon, they go ask for bigger money all the time. But you they tell we say, you know, money they salon. Where is the money coming from? Why you relying on agriculture way? Like agriculture, like no, they take even, you know, 5% of the worth of salon. Why do you worry about say plant rest? Why we for worry about for plant rest for make salon economy better? Why?
All right, thank you very much. And we all at the African news. Jody take short, and from there now we can open the line for Fambulen, make then say can help we rub more on this. And we take the African news.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty.
Wanapiga bombe. Wananchi watu wanakimbia.
Tutasaidiana. Pole pole pita mama huko. Wewe generali.
All right, so again, this situation where they unfold at the very highs in real time, and a lot of Western countries, in fact, for example, in the UK now, they don't more or less put serious pressure on Rwanda for say making them stop for back the M23, and in fact, if some of the development aids and stuff, the UK don't withhold that because of this. Why we African for say now they can then they resolve the issue. We now we know how countless. We're not able to get the correct figure how many people don't die. Why always we? What if we say is this maybe the same more or less we get the same DNA, you know? Because I read this president talk one disgusting, painful for even the area. It asks America, make America go take over the resources, make them get peace. Just for saving, not to forget peace, but for saving in power. You get the point for saving power. Now it go look like say, if you don't understand behind, just like our politicians they build, so it go look like say you want peace so badly that you want America go. But for let you invite a foreign power for can take over on a national resources in exchange for peace, does that make sense? Help we all understand in your own perspective. I'm sure probably said they follow these conflicts. Maybe
Look,
in a minute.
You know, Komon-Tok, I know a lot of times I get like this finance hat on. But again, money rules the world. You see Congo that is ravaging now. You know, when you think about the iPhones, then where they use the Apple products, the titanium, most of these things, they come out from Congo. To the extent that some people actually, they boycott buying Apple products because they see and say, you know, lives are being killed every day in Congo just because of the Apple phone they use. Again, it goes back to Mozambique. Recently, when Mozambique kind of like, you know, began the unrest recently, you know, it affects the supply chain of Tesla. Why? Because Tesla, they get most of the aluminium when they use for making their motor car from Mozambique. You see, you look, it's across Africa. The lithium, when they use for make these electric cars, then battery, a majority of it comes from Africa. You know, but you ask the question then begs, why Africa always unstable? It goes back, imagine like Salon, a typical example. Maada Bio, they go from one country to the other.
And this controversial election also take place, you know that. And even this leader herself, Naina Bidi, Naya announced him, but according to sources, they enforce him for announce the president. Anyway, continue.
So that's it goes back to the point. When they sit on the watch, the West, they sit on the watch. Maada Bio, they no bang say rig the election. But again, this is the world. We're living in a very competitive world. Komon-Tok, if you they sell something where I dearly want, where I desperately want, you know what they do? I always want to make you desperate for money so I can buy them cheap to you. What I've noticed with these Western countries, if Africa, I tell you, recent statistics don't show, say, Africa as a bloc get the highest population right now. We don't beat China. And then, interestingly, we get the youngest population in the world. Most economists and financiers in the world, they say the next big thing is Africa. They know that too well, but you know what?
Anyway, I wish you for get more time for jumping to that. All right, so yeah. So Famula, if you just join me, we tell you plenty thank you. Today we'll be look at statement we the Minister of Information, Siba, make Liberty Online TV. We see Leijdekkers, not to criminal na salon. Leijdekkers, if free for work na salon. And as long as you get paper there, and then they make a lot of people and feel very, very uncomfortable and angry. And we discuss on that. And of course, Maada Bio, as usual, it don't travel back. And for this year, I don't know if you don't reach now 10 self, I need to understand. So now that we'll look at two issues then today, but even at that time, no even enough. When we come like turn for talk, or they can give the mic, and of course, we'll pay attention on our text messages there, or they can just now deal with Cashbox.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tangawan, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
No, it don't make sense to me.
All right. So yes, Fambul, we don't open the line. We get to first call. Yes, call outside. They call firm for the benefit of Fambul then.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok, this now Abdul call from the US.
Okay, you get the platform, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, waiting America they try for do to Ukraine so not strange. If you look at the Gulf War, the first Gulf War, where Saddam Hussein take over Kuwait, when America go, you will see one video they call him Powell. They all get something like small camera then at the chest. When they say Saddam non pose for take over Saudi, you know what it cost the Saudis? They nearly broke for pay America for the security. Then you can be very, very careful with it.
I get your point. Yeah.
You see, I think say Netherlands not come too tough. Maybe there is a quiet diplomacy going on. Maybe no. They not come too tough. If they come too tough, this minister no they talk with they talk so. But imagine a Canadian envoy just resigned.
Yeah.
First lady catch fever right away.
Yeah. Thank you. We catch up Wednesday. Thank you so much.
You know,
thank you.
Netherlands not come too tough. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, Abdul. I like what you bring down there. That is the nation. I actually, a lot of people say, anyway, call outside the call from.
I call from the United States.
Okay, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Yes, so the question on the table, it first talk to go towards Mr. Komon-Tok and Cashbox. Una not giving people their leeway. A statement they want to make, we are totally against. Because una give them the upper hand, make them feel like say, you know, they know. No. Una not pass them, una sabi pass them. The statement we wanna make is this. The first two at the council is una talk say, well, we not to lawyer, una they make that disclaimer there. No. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. And we are not more than people in the una will handle the position we didn't do 50 times better. You are on a better pass them. Far away as far as governing goes. We are not going to put you for them mess they have. Or whether I can begin a crisis for the legal disclaimer. But understand what like disclaimer. I really understand. The number two thing, government, any government, responsible government, go make sure say it investigates this man here. Any responsible government, whether it or not, but the fact they don't call up the parent country there, they will investigate that person. In fact, not for questioning. You don't need for do something wrong for me to investigate. No. That's at least alone and
all right. Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much.
Government, not only when they talk about Blackman and Lions arguments. This is different. But anyway, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Who's the call from?
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good afternoon.
Hey, Jibila. Yeah, Jibila. Outside the film dinner.
We still want for see the ambassador, one for see Omar Sharif.
No, well, Jibila, Blanche, I agree with you, but now this one, me too, will disagree. Jibila, if somebody travel long distance, what's he normally would expect for they do? Not of arrest?
Yeah, for rest.
Oh, well, so demand the rest. So what's the problem when the power passes here? Demand the arrest.
Mr. Kakbox, God bless you, man. I can enjoy your analysis the way you can make. You know, you make with the land. Like way the point with the minister they talk, and I don't already get Omar Sharif. Like when they talk, so the Omar Sharif for already they custody. They for only Omar Sharif. Then now they get for call the Dutch people and then they can salon and can use technology for knowing that this Omar Sharif na in the Leijdekkers. But you know them might also when they listen to them, it's tough. You get for love Sierra Leone for let listen with that minister that they talk because some of them wouldn't they talk, then they caused it's like that carcinogen. Now in the medical doctor they say they cause cancer and blood. You know, getting cancer, but you go feel like you get cancer. With that guy, they can talk. Any member now, SM people where they talk for defend this government, this particular Maada Bio who don't talk see. And there is no way you can change this country and still defend this man. This guy, now the person. If now me other person, then they look for under APC. They can learn themselves the question so. You know, but we know stop now. We'll continue because we know see this move we get for end up with massive demonstration. Maada Bio must face justice and salute. And APC na the choice for now. No one third party don't feel. God bless you, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Thank you, Jibo. Thank you very much. And we'll take another voice. And Go ahead. Yes, call outside the call for the benefits of the people.
I'm calling from London. Good evening, guys.
Yeah, good evening. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, obviously, I don't listen to analysis of the minister and various other people and more that don't talk. But I want to tell Brother Alfred plenty thank you, because obviously this would happen in our country. So like Alfred can always say, it bring a lot of problem in terms of the confidence of the international community. But we need to be honest, and we politicians them right now on both sides of parties that will get a big problem. There is a vacuum of leadership, and the work owner they do so is really wonderful, because when I don't take that leadership, they for sensitize people. I just want to throw a light for telling plenty thank you, and encouraging our follow to continue for do this good work, and we self-paying for genuine. This irrespective of party line or regional line, we all, as meaningful Sierra Leoneans there, we need for help and fight this fight here. For there, we will push this country before. I tell you plenty. Thank you. God bless you now.
We appreciate. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. All right, to take another voice, Naya.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Ufambu from the Komon-Tok community. People that only ask for you, they're so silent.
I the people, you know, so the control from the I already meet here in time. Whatever, thank you. But still, like, you follow up the program, watch the program late. And just a quick one, because we good people who fumble them. This is the month of Ramadan. At the month of Ramadan, who fumble them be help for feed people in the country. Right at the country, don't mona. You don't mona. So they are the big to people them. Do ya? First of all, I'm sorry for standing with guests who can at the program, Mr. Kashbos. Thank you so much for taking time to come at the platform to explain to we and analyze to we. Thank you so much. But do this time month of Ramadan, we start something last year. Dear people, look back to we what we do last year. $1, 5 pounds, 100, anything you get. If you just salute back, you watch the program, you get the upper hand. Dear. The big, reach out on this platform, anything you get, follow help for family, for feed them back home. The country not funny, easy. Someone want fast rights now, better. But if you put any small you feed that person, be like Karim. God will see you through. It's not easy, one euro small, 1 pound small, but for them not so small. They will be big. Today, not 3 days party fast, but they are the big. The people you look up to me, we don't force that for feed them. They are, they still look up to me. Please, I don't forget. Our assignment we start last year. Don't continue. They are not the orders. Thank you so much, Mr. Komon-Tok, and thank you, Mr. Cashbox, and thanks for the people all. So I say some that they listening. They are any society you there, just come back on the platform. Anything, I look, I'll call your name. If you want to call your name, talk, if you want to call your name, just do like what we do no more. Please, I know so good one. This year, I should say we'll get 50 or 100 back more. We'll get to people. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We family from the Komon-Tok, family learn what that. Of course, we go lay more emphasis on that. We had another voice, and this probably in a civilian, ex-civilian.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you very much.
Yes, boss. You get the platform. Which side you come from?
Europe.
Okay, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
I want to greet my brother at your box. Your box, I do. Because you don't pass cash box. You know what I try to say? This guy, this minister, this Cherno, this Kirikou, who we call him Kirikou, me and Jibril Bangura. This guy not get nothing to offer. Wait until wait tension don't happen. Then in the send, then in the push for me go lie. And you know say the damage feature, young bobo, the damage feature because you want to say it, you want to do damage control. Damage control, not so they do damage control. Wait until you don't damage, Come out plainly and tell the people. This can only mislead the Sierra Leone people. But we go reach there, pa. We go reach there. Some of them, believe me, after they left power, they not get no life again. They not get no life to live. Because I believe say the government will get for come. Believe me, he get for take some of the certificates then. Because they're not qualified for do any job in the world. Even salon, we not allow them anymore. So, Mr. Komon-Tok, I don't get nothing much for say.
Okay.
I just want to let it because I listened to that interview there. It's very disgusting. If like I can vomit, with this guy they talk. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Will they take another voice? Yes, call outside they come from. We don't miss this one. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside they call from.
I mean, I'm Sierra, they call from Lunge.
Okay, you get the platform, you get 2 minutes.
Komon-Tok, I just want to say you thank you. Me, I get 2 questions more for ask the government. This man sheriff we talk about, so them pull in picture because we don't see the picture at all. Because they say no get crime in a salon. One see the Umar sheriff because maybe there are 2 people they talk about. The other land they talk about different person. Salon government talk about different person. So salon government they produce the man in picture. They say that this man are the Umar sheriff. The one thing, Salon government, they conspire criminal. Because why Salon government, they hold people in for conspiracy? Because if this person don't go thief, cancel and you, and they can't hold you back. So at the same thing, that man don't commit crime Rwanda. He don't seek refuge, then they encourage him. So Salon government, they conspire. And then me want to know more and pull the picture. Low see the Umar Sheriff. Okay, Papa, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Should they take another voice? Yes. All right, to miss this one. Okay, we'll take another voice. Yes, Pakul from the home of the Cowboys. You get the platform?
Pakul, indeed, from the home of the Cowboys. Mr. Komon-Tok, I salute you. Let God bless you.
God bless you.
My able brother Kashi, let God bless you, my brother. I believe strongly say in Jesus' name one day you go wear saloon jazzy. You go there at least mix for help for change your country for the betterment of people where they suffer right now. People where they struggle right now. People where at least every day that they think they pull something for it. Who will get the good acts? Kashi, God will help you one day where you go in that position for support government, for work with government, for change Sierra Leone. I like you good at me, brother. I like the idea, but that good at me, I watch the acts. Anyway, let's go to business. We don't establish the fact, say, Jos Leijdekkers in a salon, because the government never denied that. We don't also establish the fact, say, that they protect her. And they're not able to bring Agnes Bio come on the spot for questioning. Up till now, they don't create all this FM waiting for create for that bra. So tell that bra self, not only money they give them, so they get mercenary also where they depend on. Because we don't know. We don't know the facts where everything come out. Then also, we know for sure that the government, they lie too much per way to Sibat, the information minister. But Sibat, you're not very young, but they destroy your political career. I don't know if you get one, but slow the watch yourself. Also, we all know, say, Maada Bio don't want to go Nigeria. You don't get into Ecomoc decide for deploy. Ecomoc now we way out right now. When they don't spread their wings, them get confidence in nobody they pull and commander. So they now for put pressure on American embassy, put pressure on ECOWAS, put pressure on United Nations, say we need we country for return to normalcy. Let Ecomoc deploy us alone. Now we went outside the Sierra We don't know like all this gimmick, this, that. Don't put pressure on the international community, say we need to big brothers for Canada we country, we country return to normalcy. Without that, and I tell you, Maada Bio, the way they don't spread their wings, it go difficult to pull it. 2028, 2028, that's nothing. If a commandant deploy us alone,
thank you very much, my brother.
Let God bless you, let God bless alone.
Okay, we'll take another voice. We'll take a few more calls and then we'll wrap up the program on the call side. Yes, call outside the call from.
The call from Liverpool. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Big brother today where Liberty TV they be there on. I see information minister directly now call me party. I see they have a better lot of boku. Instead of listening this guy because I don't say na boku crappy they can't talk. Make I tell you something. This man here, they got sorry for I sorry. They got help people in Sierra Leone, Because no matter what, already this politician they do to we, so Sierra Leone people cannot able to stand for say enough is enough. You they see the big lie where this man they lie. You know, where this man they talk for making a smile, this man they see that I remember, you know. Why can I Europe? Yeah, the fight for society there, I not be get paper, so I go seek asylum. I say, Mama don't die, Papa don't die. I'm able to succeed. The other account, the other account also come out. I can meet up me picking the daddy, you understand? So now tell me picking the daddy say, I say I no get Mama, I no get Papa. And they don't stick na that man they head. You don't then on what don't use to don't they past 10, 12 years now. You understand? I said, but this, I said, you too wicked. You never asked for my mother. No, not. He said, but you forget to tell me your mother is dead. Information minister, they lie. I said, they were not they born we, you know, from we born. They teach me for lie. You know, tell we big, so now the lie they still there. You know, because we compare we that we to pick it that were born here, they lie. Because we raise them up for let them not lie. Africa who's up born, the rest we up for not lie. I forget I don't tell me man say my mama don't die.
Your papa don't die. Anyway, thank you very much.
Information minister have a big brother. Later.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so fam will take one more call, then we'll wrap up the program. Okay, we missed this one. Okay, all right. Maybe we would take two and then we wrap up this side. Okay, we don't miss this one. What did happen? Okay, all right, all right. Okay. All right, we missed this one again. All right, now we just add this. Okay, where did they go on? Yeah. All right, okay, will they take this? Let this be the last one for tonight. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you very much. Me, I come from UK.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks to the brother Kashi, wait for sharing on the platform. Brother, we will continue for talk this talk, and the fact now is when you watch the Minister of Information, what he talk, you know, say either under pressure or because he knows he talk not true at all. You know, it's just so sad when she say somebody we declare wanted. We see all of the acts we this guy will do, they don't need to. So what did they talk say, commit anything at offense, even for that drug related issue. It's a lot of implications. Just like we will not go to the establishment of law, so for example, the CC, and even as a crime, look at the mind of people when they arrest people for when are images. And choppers of this side. The thing is, the other thing I ask, why did they protect this guy? How did they protect this guy and they didn't talk for? And I don't understand. So it shows we see, these guys are not involved into this day. All majority of them, most of the hierarchies, they all need to take part into this drug trade. So lots of information they underneath, so I don't know, with time, probably all of this will be great. But it's sad because a country like this, how do we invest? Who's invest when we can't be? Who's governmental work kind of country? We don't have people that we want to run a criminals. So all of this, but we as people, as a nation, we get a rule for play. Like one of the people that we just called for previous say, if you promise for work, we just mobilize yourself between and West or so different embassies, then we target international community information, demonstration, and see that we're not happy and we are not.
Thank you very much, Ahmed.
We're not on call. We go on.
Okay.
So I think that also will be helpful, and we will employ also, effort for more people to that. I think that's also fine. Though I'm not surprised of they go behind the scene, but we, as well as a nation, we can also come in for into this particular government.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ahmed.
We need justice and 2023 election. We still be fight for that rather than 2022. We just the key go there now and a stronghold. Chat people and just by election we do. It's terrible. So What will take part in 2028 where we don't pay you off. They will not buy that idea.
Okay.
Thank you very much, and thanks to the man again, Kashi. I hope for the later. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. All right. Okay, we'll just add this person as bonus. Oh no, I miss this one. And all right, so they take 2 bonus call. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right, we don't miss this one again. All right. Okay. We still await 2 more. I said the calls and the jam jar. I just want to take 2 bonus before we move on to the text message. Would they give 2 minutes here for let that happen? Otherwise, all right. Okay. After this, just 1 more, then we are done. Yes. Call outside. The call from.
It's Kai Londo.
Oh, Kai Londo. Yeah, Kai Londo. You get the platform, pa.
Yes, sir. There is government, this government, now we the people, ECOWAS no go help we. Now the people for stand up. Sierra Leoneans, now we get for stand up. All them countries who they admire, now the people they stand up. Senegal, now the people, Guinea, now the people, Burkina Faso, now the people, Niger, now the people, Sierra Leone left for Habo and people, ECOWAS. ECOWAS can't use on a more the drug business, they can't intensify in a saloon. We get the drug law, they will come bring a small brother there in Nigeria. Not a problem we don't create for ourselves. I think we can spread more crazy. Please, the people, now we they suffer, now we get up. Now we get for get up. Now the people for save the country, the Sierra Leone. We will love. God bless you, God.
Thank you very much, Kailondo. Thank you. All right, so Fambule, we apologize. That will be the last call for tonight, and then we'll pay attention on the text messages. Then we'll take 20 text messages then, and this one they come up from Ayotela, where they say Salon people then really confused. All man they talking yon on I need to come together as one. And this one they come up from Musa. So they say this is a crime when someone knows about a crime, agrees not to tell the police or conceal evidence in exchange for money or something else. Musa, I think Musa a lawyer. I think we don't get lawyer there. I don't think this guy don't help we. Indeed, it counts for Musa. That talk they talk. The charges they wouldn't charge Ibiki, misprision of treason, then be getting time then they, and that was the time where other people and they then are their own then they tell you misprision of treason of for let you not talk this that somebody that so they even the chief minister, the minister of information, I don't know how I can say him anyway. Now, so many money they take say if you know you not talk, don't you hide that?
It goes back like the word accomplice. You're basically like an accomplice.
Simple as that.
Musa is perfectly right. Yeah.
Musa, thank you very much. Musa make it easy for we. It's simple. This not like that. And why am I emphasize that? Because we know they emphasize on that misprision of treason. It was all over. It's people scare people. If you know, you not talk, or you be report. You not. Hey, my good God. Thank you, Musa. I love the go before. This one is more for Memuna Barry. Was waiting last sister caller. You mean you not believe SLPP papa then choose picture of Omar Sharif? And Alfred, they say the way we are looking at things, the Papa guys are going to get away with the 2028 elections again. People are playing again. This one is from Ugiatu, where it is Ugiatu Fande, where they say, I hope the information minister realizes this is fast month. All right, and this one they come from Alusan Caesar say Maada Bio will never hand over his son-in-law fugitive Bolle Jos to Dutch authorities. And been to Khalid, they say Mr. Komon-Tok now for out the zeal or MoneyGram for Ramadan contribution. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, we go put the details here, and we go use, you can able to do international transfer as long as you get with sort code, because we're not able to get the Zelle yet, but if you get PayPal, and even we go put that as well. Thank you very much, Bintu Khalid. And
just Komon-Tok, I think if you're doing international transfer, it's not the source code, it's either the IBAN number.
Yeah, so the alternate, we can just copy it for them, then we just follow that. Yeah. This one they come from Julia will say, but it still get job for do for pauper because it get for they spend money. This one they come up from J. Gentle J say, why can't we have comparative advantage in our staple food when we have natural environment to grow rice? The UK has comparative advantage in cold fisheries, and they are fishing it effectively. Yes. No, I think you mentioned that comparative advantage. Indeed, yes. That's not something where we all for benefit. Yeah, that's not the world they behave now. You know, throughout history itself. Well, now they say, I find it difficult to put my head around this. Why is the United Nations silent on the issue that one of its members is involved with a drug kingpin? And Abdul, they say, we should be happy that under this government, we are exporting children in Giza to countries that are highly in need. And this one, they come up from Abintio. They say Bio is fooling the fools. He went to Nigeria to sign papers for the transfer of power. Bio is still fooling his supporters. He's playing the same game he played with them in 1996. The guy already told you guys it will disappoint all of you. The truth will soon come out. Salomon, too slow to think. And this one they come up from Mohammed Jallo say, Maada Bio is a wasteful man. It does not care about Salon people. Okay. And this one they say, Assam to where they say, for how long Sierra Leoneans will still waiting for criminals to continue their lies and backwardness that the nation is facing. And this one, funny, they say, is Maada Bio daughter still working at the UN during this scandal as she's dating a drug baron? It's a good question. We don't know, pa. The main opposition, Jay, they said the main opposition could have a field day with this cocaine case, but they are busy whining and dining with the power pies. And this one, they come from DT Tower. They say, why sometimes Sierra Leone police are detain the local drug traffickers and jail them in many cases. It is because they are local traffickers. That's why. Good question. And Zanab C, they say, no formal explanation of the outcome to regard of our duty in the United Nations. This all serious. The whole thing is serious. Okay. This one they say, Abubakar, they say, Komon-Tok, if you say a drug lord na person way easy for Hanover, Maada Bio day between the devil and the deep sea. If a Hanover Jos Leijdekkers, a no Hanover, it they gets trouble. And all right, we'll take 5 more and then we are done. This one, Ahmed Kamari say, how can state actors defend this drug lord? This is a clear indication that they involved deeply into the narcotic trade. And this one, they say, my sister, I really do. I think it answer to somebody. All right. Okay, let's just go up, we'll take middle, and then we're done. All right, let's just try for see if we get Babatunde Tijan. They say the arrest of the Dutch journalist was like when you rescue a child, so is our action does not put you in trouble. And All right, so Ambula, we want up Anaya because we know say hundreds and hundreds of messages and coincide. Jerry DC, Mr. Komon-Tok, Jos Leijdekkers is literally in bed with with certain member of President Bio's family and therefore enjoys high level protection. And this one they say, can you guys reserve your voice and energy for 2020 because 2020 election is done and dusted. And all right, yeah, kids, thank you for joining us. And all right, okay, and all right, Kelvin says thank you very much for joining us. Yet, okay, so Fambula will tap here. Before I forget, somebody sent money yesterday, Naya. I think Lassie. I think somebody sent £15 on this one. Lassie, the name. All right. Okay. Well, I hand over the mic to you. Whilst I look for the name, I'll go join later. Over to you, Cashbox.
Thank you, Komon-Tok, and thanks everyone. To all the contributors, the callers, the texters. You know, and I cannot agree with people more about the whole situation in the country. You see, when you go back to, Siba is his name, the Minister of Information. The reason, sometimes I think, Komon-Tok, you see, now I make way people like you want to disrespect social media. I mean, I don't blame them. It's up to them. But, I was listening to, I think, the mayor as well. They talk about, say, oh, of course, for trust anything with social media they say. Them people they know too well that the mainstream medias, they don't buy them. They've sold out. Because the way, like for instance, when you pull out the UN treaty about like international criminal and stuff like that, and then waiting Musa say earlier, these are things that we would expect, journalists them for, be well equipped and knowledgeable about these things and prepare themselves about the kind of thing they are. Because it's easy for many guys, they ask Sidom, they lie to people and just like that. In fact, even when he asked about the president in Peking, the guy never answered that question. And I don't know, because you don't play the full one, I don't know if like he even mentioned it, because it seemed for dodge that question and stuff like that. You see, somebody they talk about say people and for stand up. Unfortunately, I think Maada Bio has been emboldened. Like, I don't feel say, when you look at the security forces, we're supposed to be independent and protect the people, the military. If the people come out now, who else could ever protect them? I understand for me say, oh, the people again for take up. And again, and the fact that most people in a salon feel say protest na dirty man game. They don't believe say that when I say protest in a salon, they want go call them one the way they take kush. Because they take and say they don't dead it down. They want the way they take drugs. Because they stand say they want that feeling bubble them. That's the problem with salon, because I believe if salon people have rise up one day, millions of people in Komon-Tok, trust me, policeman or soldier man go all in gun, go afraid for shoot at them. But again, it's the mindset. They don't make protesters become like, oh, na dirty man game, not for we. So it is difficult anyway. But again, when we look at the whole thing in a salon, nobody, and I always say this, you cannot start to build a house from the roof. The audio today, I mentioned it like that was my title, that say, they want to start a building from the roof. And people where they talk about the drugs, if you against this drugs issue, if you're against the hardship in a salon, if you're against the human abuse in a salon, and then they say for move on to 2028, I think you're being like a hypocrite, a big one. for that matter, a big one. Because, you know, when you look at the reason why all that thing there they happen, the reason for the hardship, the reason why these guys then embark in like cocaine deals, you know, drug hub, it is because, you know, they're rogues. They don't believe in the wealth of Salone. So until we get things right for protect with democracy, you know, I was listening to this woman in Ngozi Okonjo. Like she is the former finance minister of Nigeria. She was saying this whole thing about the USAID, you know, where Donald Trump canceled, you know, all the aid money there. She's now talking about, oh, Africa don't need aid, this over reliance on aid and all international grants, donation. You know, Africa don't need them. How Africa gets what it take. But and then they talk about say, oh, like they get pension fund where what about 250 billion, you know, where Africa can tap into for make them able access, you know, access them like investors that get access to it. But what they fail for realize is pension funds that's in them way highly regulated, not to all kind wishy-washy, you know, companies that they go invest them into or governments them. These are highly imagine like you add hand money for where you go put some like to a government or a company where seem very shaky. So when she said that, I was like, you know, I don't think you understand what you talk because if you really understand, these pension funds are going to be invested in like reputable companies them or country them. So how people are going to go work years of their life, you are making them go put on that country or company where that a rogue. Una want make people you cannot have your cake and eat it. If you want make pension funds them, if they complain say they're very pension fund and they invest some in the West, it is because the West like the stable companies them and country them did it. So because pension funds are to be well managed and regulated. So if we want to get some right, we're go fix the problem of Africa. We're go fix the problem where people are going to just conduct an election, one person decide for call the winner without taking into cognizance the will of the people. When I stop forget people and see the way they give rise to military coups. So all these things is what you should fix first before you think about saying that, oh, we for invest with pension fund into in Africa. It just doesn't make sense. And somebody talk about just waiting Musa said. When the person talk about, you know, conspiracy, they arrest people for conspiracy. You know, for like if you like an accomplice to like a crime, you commit the crime, you will be arrested. So it's the same thing. Why then? Again, typical example. Why I remember a lady where they say in their coup, we go lodge Comrade Kueta. You remember Komon-Tok? The lady where they say go keep Comrade Kueta.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't tell them almost years back.
Yeah.
So it's the same crime they're committing. Like they like you can keep but like Una jail the lady will go keep Comrade Kueta. Like you see the
I get the point. Yeah.
Musa and this was we call.
Yeah, Musa, thank you. We bring ourselves to your attention.
And lastly, somebody talk about the first lady, like you know, our aunt. Again, you see, this is the thing. Like I think it was the first caller, what's his name, Abdul, where talk about, and I think I know who it is, but because he said that Abdul, then we will stick to Abdul. When you look at the whole thing, you see, Komon-Tok, this is what we talk about integrity. Imagine the ambassador, a foreign ambassador, somebody where that is like our own a second-class citizen, I should say.
Yeah.
Canada. This man resigned
from his job, yeah.
From his job because they abuse somebody in right. Our parliamentarians sit on the parliament, then they abuse people up and down with country. To the extent they abuse the constitution for the election result. Before that, then they say, oh, one person sell the party. They cannot resign from their position. This now one person, a Canadian,
yeah. And not to say I didn't born and not to say I didn't born and but because they carry them passports.
They carry
them passports.
He resigned because
he resigned. And what that was, and Mr. Axel, do we need to allow good people like this that are up in supporting our country in one way or from which we know explicitly, to resign before we take action? And a lot of people and say people and they call say made them freer, wherever them freer now. But it's wrong. Why have we allowed diplomats, other people, and will gain for resign first before it creates this attention where the first person then for come, then can paint a picture. I not be no, but be no, I not be no, but we don't with a big for why?
I had, sorry not to cut you off. I had a guy called yesterday at the program say, oh, well, they don't free her now. Now good thing. Why don't we talk about the good thing? Why we begin to talk about the undertones? No, the undertones are important because if we don't fix this problem, somebody else then go punish them, go lock them up for 6 months. So just because they don't free her now, we don't talk about the real issue for say it is wrong. I was listening to that person that we called yesterday at the program, which is stupid. Like, imagine what's baffled and what's surprised me. Now we say our aunt in your second-class citizen country, who say it go survive that the ambassador just because he carried their passport.
The consulate, the honorary is on consul.
The honorary consul. Because he says they abuse like a own citizen, a fellow citizen in power. We are now, they want to make, then they kill people. In fact, some people in a dirty box now, people are there. Anyway, Komon-Tok, thank you very much. And it's a pleasure as always. Thank you.
All right, okay, thank you very much. Okay, so Fumble, as always, let's just do this. This will be the bonus call for tonight, and then we wrap up. Yes, where's the call from?
Mr. Babatunde Tijan, I call from the United States.
Yes, sir, you get the platform, sir.
I will say Ramadan Karim to all the Komon-Tok family, all listeners, all worldwide. You know, like somebody even make one comment just now say the Dutch government not come in hard. Let we bless God. We're just fortunate. The arrest of that Dutch journalist have been locked for them. She was on a mission. Like this thing we don't done with them. But I'm just fortunate. I see the whole arm, the way they call and always time they make it try come out in the country. They knew what was coming. If that girl be reached to that Leijdekkers in place, then do something, then will be for don't see the phone. Noriega won't be for small. But you know go tell again, I go hear the news, but in Peking at the UN, you go hear the changes. They know all what is going on. I go tap and
thank you very much, sir. And that would be the last call for tonight. So Fambole, until tomorrow, the only thing they ask now for the appeal, we can put as somebody sent to we yesterday, £15. So that tells you that no matter how much you able to send, the important thing now for let we able make sure so raise this money. You get £10, £50, £20. At least now we able buy then now we will buy them bags of rice here. We look for a target of 50. Technically, we don't get the baby go on them. We don't get 4 bags. But if not small, we don't get 8. But our lot left and 4. Not just take and so. And we at the time for send the other information down here. I try to put the information, not the information. I try to put so.
Komon-Tok, I think maybe I'll try for maybe give one bag less, hopefully.
Oh, wow.
Ramadan Karim to all the Muslims. And somebody sent one message interestingly say Siba go fast too. But them politicians are not salute.
Thank you. So family see. Okay, so I don't get 5 bag instant. Yeah, go ahead, bag. Go ahead.
No, just they say them politicians don't believe God. They don't go most no more for deceive people. But they don't believe God. In fact, now they can talk and say politics not the next world. So if then they tell we say politics not the next world, it tells you they don't believe God. They don't believe say God go ask them question for their political lives them at all.
Yeah, I don't but I can't let's talk there and say politics implement and even this one. Yeah. So so Fambul, we will try forget Zell. We will try forget Zell. Okay, I'll go for Putan because we know say a lot of there's a good number. In fact, if interestingly, this platform, 22% of the people they watch are now from the US. Can you imagine? Seriously, yeah. There are more people there in the US who they watch than even in the UK, who's at the headquarters there. Now, while the normal UK people and go wake up, they say, Komon-Tok, don't relocate to the US. And say, don't relocate. Okay, so family, we don't put the information. Hopefully tomorrow we'll put the Zell, we'll put other more. Maybe Cash App for whatever, and we thank you very much, Cashbot, for joining us. And we said, I mean, we try in the community now. May God make USA this one come out. Let God multiply for you. And I'm sure those people are going to go eat. Yeah, because last year we see them blessed with a bus. I tell you, I said, it's okay. It's okay. People and they can you imagine? God. All right, so family, we tap here on till then. We'll see you tomorrow. Get any last word for say?
Well, I mean, well, look, Komon-Tok, like just like what you say, the first month, you see, and I think the lens here for start for we and Christians on Wednesday. You see, let's keep the faith. I think God is about to do something. For me, I'm a strong believer. I believe God did. God not hate Salon this much for make we suffer. All waiting me to say, Salon people, when I get a receptive heart, for willing, for listen and learn. We all the learn. We just learned from Musa and a caller. We talk about the conspiracy theory. So we're all learning. So please, Salon people, get a receptive heart and no say we're doing. You can check people like we get genuine heart for Salon and we can do it together. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. I think Musa and I went today the old thing, and I like the way it cut for we make we go back in time and bring calm. Thank you, Musa. Anyway, that's always like benefits now, you know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We welcome Ramadan. We bless Ramadan. We praise Ramadan. Ramadan, Ramadan.
We welcome Ramadan. We bless Ramadan. We praise Ramadan. Ramadan, Ramadan. We welcome Ramadan. We bless Ramadan. We praise Ramadan. Ramadan, Ramadan.
When the day of judgment comes, the Muslims go feel fine. When the day of judgment comes, the disbelievers go feel bad. Now the month of Ramadan, inside Cave Hira, God sent the Holy Quran to Prophet Muhammad. Allahumma save we forsake Ramadan.
Allahumma save we forsake Ramadan.
Allahumma bless we forsake Ramadan.
Allahumma bless we forsake
but cheap we make it. This night don't save we. Allahumma save we forsake our Ramadan.
Allahumma save we forsake our Ramadan.
Allahumma bless we forsake our Ramadan.
Allahumma bless we forsake our Ramadan.
We welcome Ramadan, we bless Ramadan, we praise Ramadan, Ramadan, Ramadan.
We welcome Ramadan, we bless Ramadan, we praise Ramadan, Ramadan, Ramadan. At the month of Ramadan,
At the month of Ramadan, God say we for fast. For make Him forgive we for the sins that we don't pass. He hide them for fast. The mouth say for fast. The hand say for fast. And the foot they say for fast.
Allahumma save we forsake our Ramadan.
Allahumma save we forsake our Ramadan.
Allahumma bless we forsake our Ramadan.
Allahumma bless we forsake our Ramadan. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make we, yeah. From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shine, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand tall. Come here, we on, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey.